guys, Doug back again, Recording Connection Audio Institute. Let's take a look at your ebook and walk through some of the basic functionality here to hopefully set you up for success, for studying, for test taking, for everything. It's all here at your fingertips, everything that you'll need. So let's walk through the basic functionality. We've all, read before. It's very, very simple. If I want to read, I just read. I can flip pages by hitting either one of these to flip pages. So it always starts with an introductory page, goes to different sections, then culminates with a chapter quiz and a blog entry and assignment. In later chapters, we have a lot of assignments that are, required to do for you. So let's walk through the basic functionality. Every single chapter has a table of contents, so I can navigate anywhere through the entire book by just hitting my table of contents over here, and I can make that viewable or unview or disappear by hitting this button here. So that is my table of contents. Let's click back to the introduction chapter here. Now you'll notice that there are a lot of YouTube links. So if to click and make a what's called a hotspot active, all you have to do is hold your cursor over that hotspot and then go ahead and make it active. Everything is viewable directly from the hotspot itself. So that there are different types of hotspot. Let's cover those very quickly. There are the video hotspots, which you have seen. There are also interactive image hotspots, which illustrate certain points. And I think by this point you get the message. We also have links, hyperlinks that are embedded. If you see something on the screen, just hold your cursor over it. If it is actually a hotspot, it will activate itself and let you know. All of the content lets you know that it's active, or if it's just an image, it's just an image. There are what's called section review hotspots or quiz hotspots. By clicking that, it brings up a form that we're able to fill out directly and answer the questions to. Now, what these were meant for is for studying. So I, will randomly click answers here. Once I submit that test, it lets me know that what I've got right or what I've gotten wrong, and it's to help me study. Okay, let's fast forward here to the some of the cool features of the basic functionality. Now, if I'm using a normal textbook, I've got to have my computer open or some other thing open. Let's say I want to look up a word or something in that nature. Let's just look up this phrase here. Basically, to use the full functionality of the ebook, I can actually highlight any phrase, and I can search the dictionary. Dictionary gives me, the definition of whatever that word is. Also, if I want to remember, say I want to remember something, I can highlight a section of text. If my mentor tells me this will appear on the test, I can highlight that. That way, when I come back to study later, I know that this is important information. And all of this, again, is just available by highlighting a section of text and then right-clicking. In addition to that, I'm able to create comments. These comments now will actually stay with the textbook. So if I create a comment about this phrase, okay, this comment actually goes to us here, and anybody who comes back over here, we know that there's a comment here. So we can hover over this, and there's a comment here. Now the comments are universal, so all of the students can be commenting on different things, on different aspects of the textbook. Maybe they found out something, or there's a link to some other website that has really good information. This is the place to put it to help your fellow students, and also to create a community. So the comments feature very, very valuable there. In addition to that, let's go over our tool menu options here. If I click the comment threads link, what this does is this shows me all the comments that are for that particular textbook. Just below that, I have the hotspot link. So all of the hotspots in this particular chapter are available and viewable here. So I can just fast forward to that, and then search. If I know I can search the textbook or the dictionary for a specific word. That's also available here. Okay. These tools up here, obviously this is my pointer, allows me to select text. This is a hand that allows me to move things that are on the page. Pen, let's say I want to underline something. Pen and pencil tool. Now, these are only viewable to me. This is not viewable to anybody else in the textbook. But I can choose different, if I want to do my own highlighting, I can collect a thicker pen, and then I can just highlight one sentence. I can change the opacity of that pen. If I don't like something I've written, I can erase that by using the erase tool. And then bookmark. I can bookmark different pages as I see fit. So a lot of ways to study, a lot of ways to get ahead here, a lot of ways to make this really, really accessible and enjoyable experience. The goal in making this book was to create an experience that goes beyond the common textbook. Because we like to learn by doing, we incorporate a lot of different learning methods in how to approach this textbook. This is the first step towards your career, so definitely take this serious. And remember, there's a lot of information here. Okay, the last thing that we're going to cover would be your testing and your blog entry. For every single chapter, you will have a chapter test or chapter quiz. Okay, so the way that this works is you are, it's just like any other hotspot. You can click it, and then you're asked to log in to your student portal. Okay, you're given that student portal login information after, right around the time you did your enrollment. So if you don't have that information, obviously you want to make sure you get that from your student services representative. But you go ahead and enter your student services login information, and then once you log in, you're able to go to your testing area. And the quiz actually comes up. So you would go through here. Now, these answers you will not be given. And a lot of them, I will tell you, are drawn from some information that is on the section reviews in the chapters. But there's also separate information. Nothing that you're required to study a third party. This would all be information that you're given inside your textbook or inside videos or things like that. Be sure to hit the print button at the bottom of the page to print that out. It's very, very important. You need to print out a copy of this test and bring it to your mentor. Okay, the mentor needs to physically go over that test with you. So make sure that you bring a copy of this test every single time you go to the session. After we finished our test, we can go over here to our blog entry. Now, the blog entry is meant to be done after your sessions, right, for that week. But basically the way this works is you want to document everything that happens. You want to keep a record of how you've evolved in this industry, because it's going to do a lot of different things for us. It's going to help us when it comes time to build a resume for you. So make sure you include all that information. But guess what? It doesn't just have to be print. Yes, you're able to print here. But you can upload videos. You can upload, attachments, anything like that. So there's a lot of different opportunities here, and this is also viewable to other students, and you guys can create a community there and create collaborations, meet people, get out there. So blog entry, very, very valuable tool that we take advantage of, and there's one for each chapter. Make sure that you fill it out. It's very, very important. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to let us know ways that we can improve, things that you've noticed. We're constantly looking for opportunities to do that. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call the number that's on your screen right now. And happy textbooking.